I have the pleasure to present to this great audience young John Lewis, National Chairman, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Brother John Lewis.
Lift every voice and lead. My philosophy is very simple. When you see something that is just not right, not fair, not just, say something. Do something. Get in trouble. Good trouble. Necessary trouble. John Lewis. The Montgomery bus boycott had a profound effect on just about everybody, but none maybe as much as it did on John Lewis. After seeing the boycott demand change, Lewis wrote a letter to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That letter earned John Lewis a trip to see Dr. King and would eventually lead to Lewis becoming the youngest member of the Big Six. He was also one of the youngest speakers at the March on Washington. Lewis is also a lead for SNCC, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Still demanding to lead from the front, Lewis would go on to be voted in to the House of Representatives for the state of Georgia.
Lift every voice and design. There are a lot of hidden figures, and Dr. Y.Y. Clark belongs to Tennessee State University. Dr. Clark graduated high school at 16, was the first black woman to earn an engineering degree from Howard University in 1951, and became the first African American woman to graduate from Vanderbilt University with a graduate degree in 1972. She worked for the U.S. Army, RCA Records, Westinghouse, Ford Motor Company, and NASA as a designer. For NASA, she was on the design team that developed the first space capsule that carried astronauts, and she designed components for the Saturn V rocket. She became the first woman instructor in TSU's world-renowned engineering department and was the department head for 11 years. She is even the professor that first trained our own Reverend Hardison as a designer.
Lift every voice and illuminate. Have you ever wondered where you and your family originate from? Well, this gentleman might be able to help. Dr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. is a historian and a visionary in telling the black ancestry story. Every week, his show, Finding Your Roots, explores the family tree of a guest to uncover family secrets and long-lost ancestry. Dr. Gates has also produced countless documentaries that explore the real Africa, the black struggle here in America, and the lives of actions of black people from all around the diaspora. He even has a show about the history of the black church.
Lift every voice and lead. Stacey Abrams is an American politician, lawyer, voting rights activist, and author. She served in the Georgia House of Representatives for 10 years. In 2018, she ran for governor, but had the election stolen from her by unfair voting practices. She decided then and there that voting rights would be her platform. She founded the Fair Fight Action, an organization that fights voter suppression, and because of her work, Georgia flipped the Senate and elected the first African American person to the office.
Lift every voice and code. Jerry Lawson was a game pioneer that is called the father of modern gaming. His coding and work created an early home game system, and he created the game cartridge. Because of his work, we have modern game systems at home.
Lift every voice and teach. Marva Collins was an American educator, best known for creating the Westside Preparatory Academy. After witnessing many students be wrongfully classified as learning disabled, she started this school with her own money as a means of correction and redirection. And throughout the years, her model has been proven successful. She has been twice asked to be the Secretary of Education, but has turned down both presidents so she could focus on helping people on a smaller level.
Lift every voice and run. My name is Jacobin Rudder, and today's Black History Fact is going to be about Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is a Jamaican sprinter who holds the world record in both the 100-meter and the 200-meter dash, clocking in times at 9.58 and 19.19. That's your Black History Fact for today.
Lift every voice and create. Tommy and Cody Oliver are a media producing powerhouse. This married couple took the lessons they learned in college and produced a show called Black Love that is shown on their own network. This show sheds light on what real black relationships look like, and their images destroy the images that we normally see about black love on television. This power couple has turned their production company and love of filmmaking into a thriving community dedicated to black joy and black love.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Mr. President, this is Lester Townsend. He's 108 years old.
No, he's not. You're lying about your age. you're
the grandson of a slave.
Oh,
Shake the hand
man.
of the President of the United
That's something
States.
right there. So how come you look so good? What's your secret? Huh?
I haven't found it.
What are you eating?
Whatever they bring me. I never thought I'd live to see
Well,
this.
what an honor to see you. I'm just going to try to make sure I look half as good as you when I'm 100. Much less 108.
So great.
All right. So nice to see you, sir. God bless you.